Hello there. In this video, I want to go very fast over a latest AI related news from creative field. Okay, and we start with copyright because this is one of the biggest questions people ask. What I do with creative art. Some iStock photos and other ones, they decline, they don't want to accept any AI render images, and because it copyright. So if you remember, in about March was going US Copyright Office declined to copyright it of some AI art, and the reason is when the copyright law says the image is technically no subject of copyright protection. Only original work of authorship are considered. The quality of the work of authorship must be created by human being. Must be created by human being. It's mean any digital photography shouldn't apply for this, because all what you do is just point and click button with a cell phone or other things. I saw even copyrighted footage from the security camera when human do absolutely nothing, install it one time and still processing. So how about those ones? We don't know. The copyright definitely need rework. But here's another changes. If you remember that the Chris Casanova created comic books based with Mid-Journey, and it's called AI assist artwork, and he tried to copyright it. If I understand, first it was assigned copyright, after it was kind of pushing away, so it's still been a battle, but at least it's I start breaking for copyright. And the interesting thing is, because if you're looking for copyright definitions, you can go easy to the government copyright and see what is defined, but it is different derivative as well. This says the AI generated work is going under public domain, and here's become interesting about public domain stuff that I will refer. By the way, all these links will be below. You can check them by yourself, but in Stanford Library, they have very nice explanations going about all derivative work from the public domain assets. And one, for example, if you take it Madonna, which is public domain image, the painting, you can add mustache, and it actually was copyrighted. So it's meaning you can have it add some recognizable element, that is, you can recognize or make distinguish from original, and you can copyright. So what has stopped me from taking the any render eye in like a Mid-Journey example, add glasses to the portraits or something, compositing, it's what I do this, and I should be able copyright this with no problem at all. I see the problem is that people can use the same art. For example, if I have a background from Mid-Journey, I put an image on top, I copyrighted this because it's my image I created. However, people can take same background, put it their own image and copyright it as well. I think it's matter of the time when it's AI art generated, become copyrighted, same like any digital photos or digital song or other things. Let's speak about another big announcement about animation, AI animation. If you've done before, you're probably familiar with the things like Art Breeder, Create their own animations, and it is AI-based morphing animation. It's not honestly all proper animation, is just more between image to image. Or if you work with, for example, like Disk Diffusion, you could done some AI, truly AI animations. And I done some of the images when the perform was 2-3 weeks take me to render, but it was creating animation with Disk Diffusion. However, now we have it even step more, and it's come from the guest Facebook Meta AI. If you're not yet signed up, it's open. Sign up for the beta. I highly recommend go there and sign up. There are a few reasons. One, the more interest, the more there will be attention span, more resources there. And second, I already signed up. So if you sign up, you will be behind me. I'm okay with that. Okay, so next, you can notice some on examples when they're showing. It's very interesting. It's primitive. It's showing me like first DALL-E type of the images, but I bet it will be making much better progress. But overall, here's a very, very interesting project, and I'm just cannot wait till when I can put my hands on of this. So this, I think, the biggest announcement about AI put it. But if we speak AI, it's not just going in one field. AI is spreading all over the places. And some of them you probably don't know, or you know, and never just pay attention. For example, you know that AI from Adobe Sensei was for quite a bit long time inside the Photoshop when you can create it a lot of different effects. And if you're interested in this, I'm having video another upcoming where we can utilize the Photoshop AI to showing the power and what it can do. And it will be surprise you how powerful it is and how fast it can done. But it is already AI built in many applications. It's like Photoshop. So another one, a big one, and I think it's done a little bit under radar for many things. But if you work, for example, with Mid-Journey, you notice they add new tag. which allowed you to create two tiles. And you can see right here, for example, you can tile images and create nice, beautiful texture. If you work with 3D, you understand that texture is not as simple one image. It's included a normal bump map, reflectivity, and so on. It's have all these different type of the different layers and properties that can be. But here's the interesting things that was come up with a dream texture. The special plugin that it's created truly 3D NPR the images, and this has allowed us to assign them inside the model. So it's not just creating one tile, it will create multiple, and it's based, if I'm right, on a stable diffusion, but it's also allowed to have a tiling and creating multiple channels. That is more important, and this is plugin currently available for the Blender. So if you work with a 3D application Blender, you can create those different textures for yourself. You could done similar before in different standalone applications, for example, like Filter Forge, where you can have all the different channels for NPR or something, models where you can seamless styling and do all the stuff, but it was standalone, and it was actually locked a little bit to the algorithm that creator designed for you. Have it ability to create randomly just by the string, so you don't need to know all of these nodes and every property. So you just come same like you create before. You can type I want the texture of the grass, and it will create for you not just seamless texture of the grass, it will create all additional bump maps, normals, and of course, as I mentioned, to add new tag to the Midjourney. They have a new test photo, but those who work with Midjourney, you probably already used this long time, new beta, and they actually come to the phase when they probably renew this or updated new ones or going switch to new version. So we come to the timer on this processing. So we'll see how that will happen. But again, if you're interested more about this, about the Midjourney, I have more videos how to use those strings. Please check them up. I will put a link on top for you. And another thing's interesting update was done with Night Cafe. For those who does not use it or just briefly look on this before, yeah, I highly recommend go check back because they added way more to this. For example, they have it just special stable diffusion. So stable diffusion about in September, maybe I think end of August, gone public. So now you can install on your personal machine if you need a stable diffusion. To Night Cafe, they introduced stable diffusion. They also have it all is different clip guided diffusion, weak gain clip, and other styles. So they have a big variety of Night Cafe, included some pre-animations you can do and other things. So if you like the work, I always says, please support developers, subscribe at least a little bit, it will help. And speak about supporting work, I will highly appreciate if you like this video, put a thumbs up, subscribe, it does help me. And if you share this video, it's helped me populate. So the more viewers I have it, it's more internally encouraged I have it to create another different videos. Okay, let's go now in Art Breeder. And Art Breeder is one of the oldest one online AI. I love to create images there, create animations, created landscape and other things. And by the way, they have it new, if you not know, live beta. So if you switch in live beta, it's have a little bit different AI, different how it works, but it does create much cleaner interface. I do like it. And go check this out if you're not yet done with new beta on this. Next with DALL-E, biggest announcement with DALL-E, you don't need wait anymore, because one of the biggest problem with the people who was there, they says, hey, you're showing me DALL-E, but I'm not there. I'll sign up and I now need a month. I already forgot what DALL-E is in a couple months. Now you don't need wait. You just sign up and use it. And of course on DALL-E, if you first time user or if you user before, highly recommend for you guys to go and check out painting. So it is great new options that you can inside the image and create your own canvas, different sizes, increase landscape and everything. I put it again a video right there to showing more in details how you can use this and what reasons you want to. DALL-E give you about 50 credits every month, so you don't necessarily spend money and you can do this for free as you want. Okay, and we're speaking about some other news. The Murph AI, this is add new voices. If you are ever work with the AI generated voices, you need to put text over your videos and other things, that is one of the greatest tool. You can use it where you can literally put a text in and generate your voice. If you ever saw my video, I did it about how to create YouTube video with one-liner, where I did it just gone cheapest and create. If you want a very realistic looking voice, I highly recommend check this Murph AI, because it is have it free trial, you actually can create application in this. You can still using, but you can see how much different mean the high quality AI versus, free AI. It does produce some different in this case. Okay, now as we're speaking about different AI, another one great on our radar, it's a novel AI, which you can create novella writing and a very easy, keep it characters. So next we'll look on the music and sound draw another ones from preview. And again, this is just only singles from the thousands, well, maybe not thousands, but hundreds different services that provided. For example, AI generate music. If you just type in Google, you can find the list of all these different services. This one is personal. I'm using and I like it. I'm not affiliated with this and just want to share my experience. And this one, I like it because I can very easy, fast generated AI music, modified and use it in work. And you can see all of these examples in my work. For example, when I did animation video with a cyberpunk or other things, I was using music but generated sound draw, and this was very easy because I can go with the themes and create it different. What they have it new, if you looking for this, they add Tokyo Night Pop new style add in a sound draw and additional tempos and other ones. But again, these are small details, but they are updating and they're creating new styles, new releases if you're interested in this case. And of course, the latest one, if you feel very lonely, you always can install a personal chatbots, and it's many different ones. All what you need to do, just go on Google and go type the personal chatbot. There you go. And you have a huge list of different chatbots that you can install it and just have a conversation if you're alone or you just don't want anybody who trolling this. This is a great tool. Some of them will actually for free install in a Facebook, and you can keep it going communications with light. So I done some of chatbot just for fun, see how much I can go drive crazy the AI, and so far I'm the one who end up on a short stick. Okay, so it's about all what I want to share with you. Thank you again for watching this video. If you like it, please thumbs up, subscribe it, share this video, and if you have some new updates on the news, please let me know and I will be happy to check them out. Have a fun day.